Hey guys, welcome to Ridge Walker. On today's video, we're gonna show you how to do a European mount or a freedom mount. Don't forget to hit like or subscribe.
Okay guys, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of go over everything that you're gonna need. You'll need cooker. There's several different kinds of these. Propane, of course. 50 UV cream peroxide. Drill with a wire wheel, wire brush, saran wrap, tape, sharp knife, a few pair of pliers, paintbrush. This will be for the peroxide, Dawn dish soap, borax, baking soda, and a pot. And you also need a pressure washer. Alright guys, today I'm going to go over how I do my European mounts. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get this one full body mounted because of a processor's mistake. We're not going to talk about that. So I'm going to European mount it for now, and eventually later I'll get a cape for it, get it mounted. So first step, get the skin off the skull. Things you're going to need: sharp knife. I like to use small needle nose pliers. Of course I wear gloves in case I have any cuts on my hands. Don't want to get infected. Never know. Might say that it's a little pussy of me, but that's okay. Alright, so let's get this thing skinned out. That's the hard part. You can cut off any excess meat and excess skin. That's going to help you. Just get as much off as you can. Whatever's left, you'll be able to get it off once you boil it. I like to keep my jaws so I can age them and compare them with the other bucks that I have. If you notice, I used a pair of needle nose pliers along the base of the antlers. That makes it a lot easier for getting that hide off around the bases. You can also use a flathead screwdriver, anything sharp and pointy to where you can pry with it and get in there. Other than that, clean it up as good as you can. Take off any excess meat, excess skin. Don't worry about the eyeballs, that'll cook out. Don't worry about the brain. We'll get that out later. All right. Let's get this bad boy in the pot. Now that we got the water heating up, we're going to use this saran wrap and tape. Any kind of tape will work. We're going to tape up the antlers. So while we're doing that, let this come to a just below boiling. I didn't fill it the whole way up, as you can see. You're going to add some more water once you get the skull in there. Okay, now while this is warming up, we're going to add a little bit of Dawn dish soap. A little bit of borax. A little bit. And what that's going to do, it's going to help get the oil out. It's going to help get all the grease out, and it'll actually help pull some of the membrane and meat off the bone. Okay, now we got it in. As you can see, still can add some more water. Still add a little bit more water to it. Now you don't want to get this up to boiling level. You want to get it just below it. That way it has a lot of time to soak, because this takes a while. While we wait, we hydrate.
Three hours later. Five hours later.
Now we add more soap. Get some more oil out. Add some baking soda. And some more water.
One eternity later.
Okay, now that we got this thing pretty much cleaned up, there's still a little bit of cartilage here, here, still little bits of chunks of meat. But other than that, it's about as clean as you're going to get it. So, one thing you can do to get rid of that stubborn cartilage, so this comes in handy. Okay. Next, I'm going to tape the antlers back up. Okay, once you get a pretty good tape job around the bases, it's just to protect from getting the peroxide developer on the antlers. And you're going to use a paintbrush so you can get in there pretty tight. This stuff does drip, it's pretty thick, but coat it on as thick as you can. I bought this, I think I got off Amazon a few years back, but it works really good. I usually do one coat, let it sit for probably about 24 hours, and I'll rinse it off. And then if it's not white enough, I'll put one last coat, and usually that does the trick. Also, some problems you're going to run into is these nose bones. These are going to come loose. As you can see, this one's already a little loose. This one fell out already. So what you can do is go ahead and tug them out. They'll pull right out. And then take some 2-part epoxy or super glue. I like to use epoxy, it works the best. And then just stick it back in this little groove and let it sit. Okay. Let's get some peroxide paste on this. Alright, now we got a nice thick coat on it. Put it on as thick as you can. We're going to let it sit for about 24 hours. And then if it's white enough, I like to use this. Any type of work, it's just like a clear satin enamel. And once you clean all the paste off of it and it fits as white as you want, spray it down with this. Tape the antlers again if you want. But this stuff will really penetrate into the bone and help really seal it, keep it from yellowing. Also, this is one I did last year. Had some slight yellowing because I didn't put the coat on quick enough, but as you can tell, it's pretty white. Other than that, that's about it. You're going to glue your nose bones back in once it's exactly the way you want it. But until then, while we wait, we hydrate.